Hello, everybody. I'm here with the unfortunate souls of Chris and Alex. Rutskarn, unfortunately, was murdered by either a werewolf, a were-rat, or a were-lion, depending upon your opinion of what all that was supposed to represent. So we'll see how that all, shakes out next week.
Well, but if he's a vampire but popcorn form, then it would be a Werealex that would be killing him, because that is my snack of choice.
What is popcorn?
Are you admitting to murdering Rutskarn?
Pardon?
I said, are you
I can't
admitting
hear
to murdering
too well.
Rutskarn?
It's those damn vampire hearing. You lose a little bit when you gain popcorn eating powers. What can I say?
I want popcorn.
So is a Werealex like a normal human who turns into you, or is it like you turning into like
that would be
you,
like just me
popcorn?
hangry. Yeah, just me hangry.
Right, okay.
Some people have seen it and have lived to tell the tale. I don't know how, but I've been
Rutskarn
told
was
that
not
I
one
have
of them.
bad hanger when I'm really hungry. People see it in my eyes.
I wasn't that.
So again, it's the enhancement that, unfortunately I lose the hearing. But here we are again, I think we got to get the Steam Workshop going with our, with this game. I think we need custom builds. Where's the modding community at?
Where's my Jonathan Reed shirtless and hot pants mod?
There's so many mods you could do. Like, I don't know why the vampire community hasn't jumped on board for this.
So, let's recap where we are in the plot, just so we know we're all on the same page. So, newly minted murder.
Much.
Yeah, so newly minted murder vampire Dr. Jonathan Reed is working with Dr. Swansea here at this hospital as a cover for him investigating various murders, so that he can track down the person who turned him into a vampire and kill them, I guess. And in the course of this, Reed talked to Lady Ashbury, who is another vampire, who is definitely eating the patients at this hospital, but someone is blackmailing her and extorting her for money because they know that she's eating the patients in this hospital. And so Swansea wants us to help her figure out who it is that's extorting her. She thinks it's a human because they're asking for money, and why would vampires need money? I mean, with no reason vampires would ever need money.
They don't live in
right?
society or anything, but okay.
And so, she sent us to, local forever resident / master gossip, Miss, what's your name? Okay. That lady
vampire powers. Use your vampire powers.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I'll tell you who
Harriet
everybody
Jones, who didn't actually tell us anything useful about what it was that we were looking for, but mentioned that the nurses were all being very sexually promiscuous. So we eavesdropped on some nurses and found one nurse who was meeting some guy on the canal, and he wanted to go into the hospital, and she gave him a pass to go to another hospital, for a better hospital, for a state-of-the-art, medical checkup for free. And then he turned around and walked into the sewers for some reason, wherein he dodged 6 to 8 zombie vampire ghouls, wandered into a dead end, and then was immediately eaten to death by a werewolf, were-rat, or were-lion, so thoroughly that by the time we got there, like 5 minutes later, all that was left of him was his skeleton and the pass. What does that have to do with anything?
So
who was that guy? Why do we care?
We are currently on the first little major quest line, and that first major quest line is figuring out the blackmail. We were trying to find out what the blackmail was about, so we think Dorothy Crane, the nurse on the boat that gave the guy the letter, is
Right.
the person who's blackmailing Swansea's vampire lady friend. So we want to see if that's true, so we followed her boyfriend into the sewer. Turns out he died for unrelated monsters, whatever. But he had that letter, and the letter said, come get your medical crap checked out at the hospital in Whitechapel. So we need to go to Whitechapel and find out what's going on. And literally, it's right there. You just cross that bridge.
Yeah, I just checked it. Oh man, I'm getting a really low frame rate. That's strange.
Not if you play on the Switch version.
Wait, really? Is that actually solid 60 FPS in the Switch version?
No, it's a solid like 23.
Oh man, that's awesome.
I'm-
I was
I'm-
getting
I'm
like
kidding.
45. I don't know. It's weird. I don't see any reason why I should be having trouble keeping a solid 60 frames per second here, but I'm seeing like 38 on my frame counter when I'm looking towards like lots of light and rain.
It's not the most well-optimized game in the world.
Obviously.
Also, you
which
are in
makes
the
it great for a
overworld,
Switch port.
Look, I'm just saying I'm replaying this on the Switch. It is not the best Switch game. If you really want a portable big RPG like this, it works. It is functional. But man, it's not
Right.
as bad as like Outer Worlds, which was like
Stop
yikes.
screaming!
Yeah, what is that?
We're headed into the Ravenholm basically of this game.
More like the
Whitechapel is
Screamo hut. Death metal
let's
growls.
see if I remember.
Oh Jesus Christ! Run away! Run away! What are you doing? That's an 18 level score. Run!
Oh no!
You could
We
have
had
told
to
me
have
that, like,
moment.
10 seconds ago.
You have to have that moment where you just go into the overpowered area. We've done it.
We've done it. It's over. Now just let's not attack that.
Now
stall
we've
again.
learned.
So that was the story
Let's
of
never
Jonathan
go there
Reed.
again.
The story
Yeah,
of
we're
Jonathan
never
Reed.
doing-
He walked over into Whitechapel Street and then was immediately murdered. The end.
Anyway, don't go up there. Just keep walking down the street.
But he's screaming.
It'll quiet down as we move away from where he is.
No, you know what? I actually...
What are we really doing?
Oh,
this?
that guy's...
He's level 18. You're level 5, dude. I was level 9 when I came through this area, and I still... We have a shitload of XP we didn't spend.
Yeah, I think it, like, remember we crashed last time?
Did we?
Well, I think it might have not, Nope, I did okay. I ran out of stamina.
Okay.
I think we
Alex
might not
is-
have any powers right now because it saved after the reset that we used when I thought it was just unspend the points you spent. Because you spent all of last week telling me to get claws right up until I got claws, and you were like, no, don't get claws. So I'm just going to not listen to you about leveling up choices anymore.
Oh.
That's
What is
fair,
happening?
but I would recommend
Why are you being so aggressive?
me.
So I was just annoyed.
Josh, no.
And then
It's fine.
the game crashed.
It's
so
the
I think we
death
maybe just
metal,
don't
I tell
have-
you.
We don't have any powers right now, but that's cool. No, wait, we definitely do, because we got the Shadow Mist. I don't know what's going on.
We wanted to save for something. I can't remember what.
Hey, buddy.
We were saving our powers
It's,
for something.
Oh, it's one of the... Hey, look, it's one of the people that it's okay to just murder.
He's still twice your level. Like, I think we might want to go back and take a
Yeah.
nap.
What the hell is that?
It's a gas grenade. It's a garlic, I believe. Garlic grenade.
Oh. Okay, hello. Come on. Oh. Bullets that had no sound murdered me. Was I shot in the back?
Let's go level up. Let's go back home. This was an unexpected side journey that I was not prepared for. Let's go home and invest in something. We can teleport up to our room. We don't have to go through the whole... Like, our room is right there. We're 3 seconds from our house.
Wait, that's the side of the... I guess that makes sense.
We are right there.
What's in here?
Ammo.
Okay, I don't know. We apparently
You don't
can't
use
refill
gun.
anything, so... Yeah, let's see here. Can we level this up?
We have
Requires
3,000
level
XP.
8. So do we level up, like, does the XP give us levels when we spend it?
No,
or...
yeah, that's how it works. Every time you buy an upgrade, it increases your level.
So this game really does not want you to do a 100% pacifist run, does it?
It really would encourage you not to, no, and that's where it actually, like, it wants you to make decisions about who to consume, but not like, you can do a pacifist run by just consuming the blood of, like, the enemies or whatever, the XP you get from killing things, but if you really want to survive, you're going to have to make some hard choices. There are some interesting people to kill coming up, actually. Some people I think we're going to want to kill a lot.
So I think we should get the shield, because that'll be helpful.
Like, I think part of the problem is the game opens in a hospital with a bunch of patients, and nobody wants to, like, find a patient in a hospital and take them out back and vampire them. You want to vampire shitty people. And since we're going to the
I
home
can
of
finally
this
get
game,
science.
do we
You
carry...
know, the science that lets you carry 10% more bullets.
we don't even need the serums.
Excellent.
I would not... unless we're interested in actually curing people's diseases and
These
getting
are
those
both
stats.
pretty cheap.
The entry levels,
Let's
they get more expensive.
2 health.
But don't we want to cure
Increases.
patients?
If we want to drink their blood. Also, if you want the wellness of the
An additional
area to go up,
stamina
the
as
health of the
well.
district.
Okay, that got us up to level 8. How much XP is it to upgrade this? 2,000, so we're not there yet. Do we...
Now, reminder, the low-level grunts were 11.
Okay, so either make it so it gives us blood, and I really wonder about whether that's even worth it. Wait, increased... Oh, okay. No, that's exactly the same. So it says this gives increased range and damage. It does increase the damage, but the range is the same and the area is the same. 2 meters, 2 meters, ranged, ranged. This one significantly reduces the damage, but makes it give us blood. I'm not sure I care about any of that. Can we up our big thirst? More blood is good. What's in here? Blood capacity. 10% blood doesn't feel like that much. I wish I had like raw stat numbers in front of me.
Raw blood numbers.
Yeah. How much would this get up? Well, this might be useful. Because this is not very expensive. Yeah, so let's just kind of invest in these like crappy, low level but low XP boosts to stuff. And that'll get us up to level 9. We'll confirm that. Major district events.
It's just people getting sick.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Kind of feels like the Nemesis system in Shadow of Mordor. Except it's not Nemesis, it's like all the characters.
Yeah, I mean, that I guess the UI does, but really what you're looking at here is just a list of how healthy everyone is and how you can make them feel better if you give them the right drugs.
I think we all need that chart in our lives.
What is the effect if we're not going to murder them for curing these guys? Like, what is the
health
mechanical
status
benefit?
On the left, the health status of the district. And the health status of the district can play into various story things and other stuff.
Okay. So we should attempt to heal people that we're not.
Right. It also
Kinda
makes moving
even
around the
though-
region more difficult because it spawns more
Right.
monsters and shit. Yeah. So there's incentive to heal people even if you don't really like want to eat them, but healing them does make their blood better and more delicious.
Uh-oh.
So theoretically, you could. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that was an internet hiccup there. I think I'm back.
You're back.
Yeah.
We're looking at the stream.
All right. Yeah, my internet service provider is having trouble right at the moment, and we debated whether we should actually
Well,
do this or not, but
so
let's see
far
here.
we have not covered anything that's super critical, so
Yeah.
like I said.
Well, I'm thinking this was a pretty good cudgel here.
It's already level 2. You have to upgrade it to level 3 by getting
Okay,
all
I
that.
see. Yeah. Lead rod and a common. Well, let's see in the recycling.
We're gonna go meet some people that can trade. I don't know if they'll have the equipment you need,
Right.
but the traders also can offer equipment and things. So, in Whitechapel.
There were also some people fatigue, and I think there was a headache. There was an anemia. We don't know treatment for headache, so we'll do that. And where is that?
You got to go to the thing to find out where the guy is.
Here we
Yeah.
go. Okay, so anemia, that was headache, and then I think back over here was fatigue. Where is this guy? Is that guy
That's
in
back.
the pub?
That's back at the docks, and I don't think you can get there yet.
Yeah. Oh, I can't?
Maybe you can. I have not tried to go back to the docks this early in the game. There's a lot of one-way gates and.
Yeah, okay.
We can
so,
try.
Oh, there's a merchant down there. I'd laugh if he didn't have the vampire power to just jump really far, just like jump down from those, broke his legs. Spends the next several weeks recovering. Oh, right, this guy.
Still trying to save
Yeah,
lives.
okay, we met this guy last time. Let's
I'd like
trade.
to
That's got to be terrifying, though,
Wise
right?
choice,
Like,
Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is
Having your legs break from underneath you?
okay, yes, that's also terrifying. But I meant more like your entire physiology is changed by a vampire bite, and you don't know physically what you're capable of, and like it's real easy to screw that up and like hurt yourself.
They had a whole scene in Spider-Man about that. Spider-Man 1, remember? We keep referring back to Spider-Man 1.
Oh, there's my money. Okay.
It's a lot of similarities to the vampire narrative, the whole Spider-Man narrative.
I mean, he does get his powers through a bite.
Yes, and he has that period with the like
Claycox
sort of like
and
body
this
horror
guy.
element to it.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadigan fellow.
You know what's sad is I feel like the body horror element of Fantastic Four could have worked if they really leaned into it instead of just having it be that one scene.
That's the sad thing about that movie is that I feel like that was just one of those ones that was killed in the editing room and the executive offices and the reshoot.
How do I track these guys down?
Have we met Claycox? We might not know him. He might be one of the unknowns.
Hmm.
Let me find where he is.
Is there anybody on the second floor? Aside from Swansea? Doesn't really look
Oh,
like it.
Claycox
Is the what?
I believe he's the idiot that like we threatened to eat. He's the first guy that we got tempted to eat.
Right, so where'd he go?
Around.
This is not helpful. You'd think we'd know where people are in the hospital.
Well, that's why they gave you vampire vision.
The vampire vision is not being particularly revealing at the
I
moment.
cannot enter.
That door can't be opened. Oh, right, I can sprint. Yes, I
If
can
spare-
run.
If spared, he will stay by the riverside until Chapter 2. He can then
Wait,
be found
what?
by them. Well, that's what it
Oh,
says.
yeah,
Is he
come
in
with
the
us to the
boat?
hospital. He's the guy who
boat right
shanked a
outside
guy
the
when we
thing.
just got here and we decided not to eat him.
No, but Alex is saying
Oh,
he's
here he
right
is.
next to the.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr.
Yeah,
Reed.
we're talking about the same
Still
person.
working at night, I see. I like that.
And why is that?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way.
Yeah,
or
we're extremely alive. Very alive individual. No, no problems.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox.
And then, so you got to use
I
the
hope
bumper
you're
to give it to
starting
him.
take better
Right.
care of yourself.
Can I also just say that remember in Spider-Man 1 when he trains at night, just like vampires?
Consider yourself
trains at
lucky
night?
that I'm treating all of my
Yeah, like, so that other people can't see him when he's jumping
Don't
from building
play
to building and
innocent with
such.
me. I'm sure you
But he trains in the middle of the day.
this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
Am I mixing up Spider-Man movies?
I think.
Is
you
there
are,
a
'cause-
Spider-Man movie where he trains at night?
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Are you thinking of Amazing Spider-Man?
I don't.
Yeah,
recall.
maybe.
I mean, the leap of faith scene in
Still a
Amazing Spider-Verse
Spider-Man
isn't
1.
It is
Just
a
not
Spider-Man.
the Sam Raimi Spider-Man 1. Haha.
right. All right, let's see if we can survive our way to Whitechapel now.
Thrill as we
Let's see.
level up.
A curfew. Is that why these guys are trying to murder me? Because I'm out past curfew?
No, so they're trying to basically set up that Whitechapel is particularly hit hard by the virus. This is, again, it's the Ravenholm of this game. It is the place that's at the start of the game is in some of the
Right.
worst condition. So
Hey, buddy. Why did he wait that long to do any of that?
the game's got a bit of the jank about it.
A little bit, yes.
See, we're doing a little bit better.
A little bit. Look, I can't parry you when you're shooting me.
Did he
'Cause I
say
assume I
murder
can't
in
parry
Boston?
bullets.
Murder in Boston!
That would be great, but no, I don't think so.
I'm like,
Suddenly
yeah,
the landscape
probably,
shifts
during
and we're
that
just in
time.
Boston, and it's also just screwed. Hello there. Let us in.
I mean, in fairness,
So,
pretty much
wait,
everywhere
where's
was
this
just
go?
screwed, but
This is not where we're supposed to go.
no, this isn't. You can't go in here yet, or you
Oh,
can. but
evidently I can, Chris.
There's nothing in here. This is some quest room that becomes relevant later. It's not a hideout. It's just a